Ever wondered why creatine is such a buzzword in the fitness world? It seems like every gym rat and fitness enthusiast has a tub of this stuff in their gym bag. But what is it about this particular supplement that has everyone raving about it? Creatine in its simplest form is a substance that our bodies naturally produce. It's also found in certain foods we eat like meat and fish. But its popularity in the fitness sphere doesn't stem from our dietary intake. It's the concentrated doses found in supplement form that have athletes and bodybuilders alike reaching for their shaker bottles. Over the next few minutes, we're going to delve deeper into the world of creatine. We'll explore what it is, how it works, and why it has become a staple in fitness regimens around the globe. We'll also debunk some of the common myths and misconceptions surrounding this fascinating supplement. So, buckle up as we demystify the world of creatine. First off, what is creatine? Sounds like a mystery, doesn't it? But it's really not as enigmatic as it might seem. It's a naturally occurring substance, a compound if you will, that plays an integral role in how your body produces and utilizes energy. Creatine is a combination of 3 different amino acids, arginine, glycine, and methionine. These are the building blocks of protein, vital for every function our body performs. Now imagine a construction site. These amino acids are like the workers, the bricks, and the cement, working together to build something substantial. In this case, creatine. But where does it come from? Well, it's twofold. Our bodies, particularly our liver and kidneys, produce about half the creatine we need daily. They're like little factories churning out this vital compound. The rest we need to obtain from our diet, specifically from protein-rich foods like red meat and fish. Now let's talk about what creatine does in the body. It's all about energy production. When you're lifting that heavy barbell or sprinting towards the finish line, it's creatine that fuels your muscles. It does this by helping to regenerate a molecule called ATP, short for adenosine triphosphate, which is essentially your body's primary energy currency. Think of ATP like the battery of a car. When you drive, the battery provides the energy needed to keep the car moving. But eventually the battery will run low on power. This is where creatine steps in. It acts like a battery charger, helping to replenish ATP so that your body can continue to produce energy. But here's the kicker, our bodies can only store a certain amount of creatine. Any excess is excreted out. That's why some people supplement with creatine to ensure they have enough of this compound to support their energy needs, especially during intense physical activities. In essence, creatine is a key player in your body's energy production. It's the silent partner, working behind the scenes to keep you moving, to keep you pushing, and to keep you striving for more. Now you might be wondering, how does creatine work in the body? Let's dive into the science of it. When we talk about creatine, we're referring to a naturally occurring substance that our bodies produce. It's primarily found in our muscle cells, where it plays a crucial role in energy production during high-intensity, short-duration exercises. Think about those moments when you're lifting heavy weights or sprinting. Your muscles are working overtime, and they need an energy source that can keep up. That's when creatine steps into the spotlight. The key player here is ATP, or adenosine triphosphate. ATP is often referred to as the body's energy currency. It's what your cells use to perform their functions, including muscle contraction. However, during high-intensity workouts, your body rapidly uses up its ATP reserves. Here's where creatine shines. It helps to regenerate ATP in your muscle cells. This process allows you to push harder, lift heavier, and sprint faster, effectively enhancing your physical performance. But how does creatine do this? Well, creatine is stored in your muscles as creatine phosphate. When your body needs to produce more ATP during exercise, it breaks down this creatine phosphate to create the energy needed. This process is like having a backup generator during a power outage, the generator in this case being the creatine phosphate. Now there's a limit to how much creatine your muscles can store. Normally, about 95% of the body's creatine is located in the skeletal muscle. Supplementing with creatine can increase these stores by up to 40%, thus providing a greater reserve for ATP production during high-intensity workouts. So, in essence, creatine acts as a rapid energy source during high-intensity exercise, helping to increase your strength, power, and muscle mass. It's like having a secret weapon in your fitness arsenal. So, creatine essentially supercharges your cells for those high-intensity workouts. Fascinating, isn't it? Now that we've gone through what creatine is and how it works, here are some key points to remember. Firstly, let's revisit the role of creatine in energy production. Creatine acts as a reserve for high-energy phosphate groups that are necessary for ATP production. In layman's terms, it's like a backup generator for your body's energy needs. When you're pushing your limits in high-intensity workouts, creatine kicks in and ensures your muscles have the energy they need to perform at their best. Secondly, creatine's impact on physical performance is well documented and scientifically proven. Studies have shown that creatine supplementation can enhance strength, power, and muscle mass, particularly during short, high-intensity exercises. It's not a magical potion, but a tool that can help you reach your fitness goals more efficiently. Thirdly, let's not forget that creatine is a natural substance that our bodies produce daily. It's mainly synthesized in the liver, kidneys, and pancreas, and from there, it's transported to muscles and other tissues. So, while we often associate creatine with supplements, it's actually a part of our body's natural chemistry. Lastly, while our bodies do produce creatine, we also get it from certain foods, particularly red meat and fish. However, to reach the levels of creatine shown to enhance performance in studies, it would be challenging to get enough just from diet alone. That's where supplementation comes into play. But it's essential to remember that while creatine is generally safe for most people, it's not for everyone. Always consult with a healthcare professional before starting any supplementation regimen. In conclusion, creatine is a natural component of our body's energy production system, has potential performance-enhancing benefits, and is found in some foods we eat. It's a tool that, used wisely, can help optimize your workouts and support your fitness journey. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding how creatine works can help optimize your fitness journey.